Most people will not want to list their spouse as a part owner in their business. This is because when you have a two-person business, a partnership, your compliance requirements are higher than that of a single owner business. So usually in order to keep things easier and less expensive for the business owner, it's a good idea to just list one spouse as the owner of the business. Unless of course it is actually both of you running this business, which then in that case it'd be a good idea to list both of you as owners of the business. But if it's really just one of you, just list one spouse as the owner of the business. So how does that affect things in a divorce? Now, I am not a divorce attorney, and this will come down state by state, but what I can tell you because of what I've heard is most states now have some form of like equitable provision when they're dividing marital property. And to give you the most simplest of examples, let's say that one spouse has a business and it's worth $500,000, and you guys also own a home, and that home is also worth $500,000. One spouse says, well, I want to keep 100% of my business, and then they say, okay, then, the other spouse gets the 100% of the house, 50-50. And then I would imagine if one spouse started saying things like, well, I want a percentage of the business because I helped, then the other spouse probably counters with, well, then I get a portion of the house. Again, not a divorce attorney, not legal advice, but that's usually just what I've seen out there.